Okay, I think I'm live. Well, it says I'm live. Never done this actually. Well, I did probably ages ago, but not recently. But anyway, I can't sleep. I am literally awake. I'm in downtown LA. It is just gone 7 minutes past 1 o'clock in the morning. It's probably 9 a.m. in the UK. I 100% think I am still on UK time. It's crazy, and that's not good because I've got a full packed day in like just about 9 hours time, and I am wide awake. I clearly did something wrong. So yeah, if I go back, I think maybe I took the wrong flight because my flight was a day flight. It left the UK at 12:30, got into LA at 3:30. So that was kind of like, yeah, I was still daytime. Like the whole flight was daytime. It was just like, so I couldn't sleep on the plane. Maybe that was the biggest thing. If I'd known that before, maybe I would have not slept the night before. Then I would have been mega tired on the plane, would have slept on the plane, and then I would have been in queue for LA time. So I guess note to self and note to anybody else watching this is that if you're coming to LA from the UK, make sure you take a night flight or something that's going to get you into LA at night so that you can sleep. Or if you're going to take a daytime flight like I did, then don't sleep the night before. I think that might work because otherwise you are going to be stuck like me, that's wide awake when I'm supposed to be sleeping. Because everybody else is sleeping, it's pretty much nighttime in LA. Do you want to have a look? I'll show you. See if I can turn my camera around. I'll show you what LA looks like. Look at that. Okay, so that's LA from my hotel window. Downtown LA, and as you can see, let me see. Yeah, there's still cars. You know, there's still traffic going on. Pretty cool. Anyway, enough of that. Let's come back to this. And yeah, let me give you a little bit of an update on so far. So I got here on the 26th, checked in. What I hadn't realised, I don't know why I hadn't realised it because maybe it wasn't the fact that it doesn't normally happen in US because I was told that it does. It was just the extent. But anyway, what happened was I checked in to my hotel, which is a really nice hotel. I quite like it. However, they wanted me to pay $100 per night on top of my actual cost of the hotel room. Now, their rationale was in case I wanted to have anything from the minibar, well, or from the restaurant, or, you know, any of those kind of things. And I'm like, but I don't. And if I did, I'm happy to pay. So why do I have to put down $100 per night? Do you know how much money that is, you know, if you're staying here for a few nights? So that got me a little bit deflated. But then I realized that you could actually bargain. So you can. So you know what? If you come to a hotel in America and you know that you are not informed about this additional charge or what the amount was, you can actually bargain. And you probably can bargain anyway. But anyway, because like I booked on booking.com and booking.com did not say anything about me having to pay another £100. Just didn't say anything. Didn't mention anything about that $100. But so that's what I said. I was like, well, nobody told me that I had to pay this, so why should I pay it? They're like, well, I'm really sorry, lady. It is $100 per night. I was like, but I haven't budgeted for that. And why would I want my money sitting in your bank account and not making money for me? If you're going to give me some interest, then fine. But if you're not going to give me any interest, why would I do that? So anyhow, we agreed on I will pay $100 for the entire stay, which I thought was fair. And if I then did decide I was going to eat anything, then I can use the $100. And if I, you know, exceed it, then I'll just pay by cash. Fine. Okay, so that's what happened. So anyway, panic over. So I did that, which is pretty cool because I figured, like, you know, if you can bargain, then Yeah. You can practice how to bargain. It's a good sales tactic as well because, like, if you can get something for less value than it actually is worth, then that's good because then, anyway, let's not talk work. So what have I done so far? I know I'm waffling because realistically, I really should be sleeping, but I am so not tired. Like, look, my eyes wide awake. But yeah, so let me tell you, I had this idea that I was going to walk from my hotel to Hollywood Boulevard. That was my idea. I'd planned it all out. Says it was going to take an hour and 40 minutes, and that's fine because I just wanted to have a look and walk down and just see what it was like in LA, downtown LA. Got dressed and everything, went downstairs, and they're like, "You want to walk?" They're like, "Nah, you can't walk. It's dangerous, y'all." I'm like, "What do you mean it's dangerous?" They're like, "Well, do you want to take an Uber?" I was like, "Well, no, I want to walk." They're like, "Okay, you can take the train." And I'm like, "Okay, that's really cool." English girl in LA taking the train. So, yeah. So I ventured down to the train station. Oh, gosh, I don't know. It just did not sit well with me because not only were they men hooting at me, and there were lots of people that I don't know whether they just had a good night the night before, but they didn't look too right. So I'm on my own here. So for me, I need to make sure that I'm safe. And I didn't quite feel safe walking to the train station. And especially because the train stations, you go underground. So well, I guess it's a metro station. So yeah, you probably do. But anyway, but around the station, there was all these men just gathered around doing stuff. I don't know. Don't want to say. Then I went down through the elevator, and then there was just this guy, and he was just screaming at everybody, saying that he was going to do stuff and I'm like, I am not taking this as a joke. This is serious stuff. So maybe, it's not a great thing to do. And plus, they did say at the hotel, they said, you know what, if I wanted to go to the Hollywood Boulevard, I've got to be careful that it's not the safest place to go to. So that did not fill me with confidence that this was going to be a great trip for me. And I really do want to get back to the UK at some point. So, yeah. My insurance does not cover anything happening to me. So, so it's just not worth it. So anyways, I kind of literally ran back to the hotel. I literally did. And then asked if there was something else I could do. And there was. So I ended up going to, they call Grand Central. And I went there and they had some funky food. I went to this place called Egg Slut. Yeah, probably they should change the name. But anyway, went to Egg Slut and I had a nice muffin and some fresh orange juice, which was really cool. Did a little bit of walking around here. And then I have booked an excursion for tomorrow. So yeah, as in the 28th. So I'm going to go on an excursion tomorrow, which I feel is going to be safer. And I'm going to go around Hollywood. I'm going to go to a couple of beaches. I'm going to go see where all the rich folk live. I'm going to do all of that. So that's fun. That's exciting. But what else can I say? The weather. Absolutely, I love the weather. This, if you're thinking of coming to LA, this is the best time to travel because, it's just the perfect weather. I have never had perfect weather, where it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it is just literally perfect. I went out in, what I got? In a long sleeve jumper. Not actually, it wasn't even a jumper. It wasn't a thick jumper. It was just like a long sleeve top. I might show you a photo. Don't know how to on a live, so I might not. And then I had a very light shawl, pair of trousers, and my boots. And I was as warm as anything. I didn't need my coat, didn't need anything. It was just wonderful. The only thing is that I didn't bring my glasses and my shades because I didn't expect it to be this pleasant. You know, I really thought it was going to be like cooler. So there's no, there is a little bit of breeze, but it's not windy. So when they say it's going to be 18, you actually get 18. You don't get 14 like in the UK where it's like, you know, it's 10 but it's freezing. But yeah, so weather-wise, I absolutely love it. Yeah, there is lots of evidence of, like, you know, poverty here. You can see it on the streets, which is not great. I pretty much went around praying everywhere I went, you know, praying for God to, like, for healing, and, you know, for God to come and do something. Whatever, do something. But yeah, but aside from that, like, I quite like it. And I know this is downtown LA because I chose to stay in downtown LA. The reviews do say, you know, if you've got to choose between downtown LA and Beverly Hills, choose the hills. So I think next time maybe I will choose the hills and see. But anyway, I'm going there just to see what it looks like. So, but yeah, yeah, so I think that's about it, really. I think that's my life update. What else have I done? Yes, I did a little bit of sightseeing today, but not much. Nothing much. But like I said, it's like at the minute, I'm just taking in the whole environment. I really wanted to get immersed with the culture. I really wanted to just do things like, you know, not like a tourist, but as if I was actually here. But it wasn't that possible to do because apparently it's not as safe as I would like it to be. Maybe if I was with somebody, it might have been a bit different. Like, they would have been like my protector, but but I'm not. So so yeah, that's it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna crash out now and just gonna look for something else to do. Maybe I'll do some work. Like, I brought my business cards with me. The whole idea is to kind of like pop them into some salons. So hey, if you're in LA and you get to see one of these in your salon, then that's come from me. Yeah, that's me saying, do you want to do some business with me? Anyway, that's that. Anyhow, I'm done. So if you've listened to me, then hi guys. If you've not, then you won't know anyway, so it's fine. Oh gosh, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going. I will update you on how today went, and hopefully it will be a much better experience than yesterday. Take care. Bye. I don't know how to end this thing. Okay, I think it's here.